Somewhere down the way, there's a hidden place where everyone, all of us could find. Somewhere down the way, there's a hidden place where everyone, all of us could find. All the maps have failed to venture through the veil and realize these roads are intertwined. I can't do that. I can't play along to the song because I always mess it up. Somewhere down the way, there's a hidden place that anyone, all of us could find. But all the maps have failed to venture through the veil and realize these roads are intertwined. Far beyond those walls, gleaming black and white, further than our false schemes of wrong and right, to feel where we can walk, leaving all our names behind. I will meet you there, beyond the pines, templed in twilight adore the light and easy air, tracing the lines on our palms. Somewhere down the road, there's a place where we can go that everyone, 'cause everything is fine. And when we're all awake, we can finally make these everything divisions in our minds. I butchered that lyric, that is not right. Far beyond those walls, gleaming black and white, further than our false schemes of wrong and right, to feel where we can walk, leaving all our names behind. I will meet you there, beyond the pines, templed in twilight adore the light and easy air, tracing the lines on our palms. I will meet you there, beyond the pines, templed in twilight adore the light and easy air, tracing the lines on our palms. I will meet you there. I told lying easy air, tracing the lines on our poles. I'll meet you there. Hello everybody. It is a lovely Monday night. Just released a new vacuum save today. I'm sure most of you have seen that by now. Got a few people that said, "What's up?" Chance, do you think I should get a Dyson V8 Absolute, just like you said, because Dyson has them on sale on their website for $279? I'd say so. Because, I mean, I think that's how much I spent on mine. That price sounds familiar for the Absolute. So I'd say, yeah, go for it. I've been really happy with mine. I've had some people comment in, like, Reddit threads and stuff, or I've seen people comment about premature failure on Dyson batteries, so don't run it on max mode. I've been very careful to never run it on max mode, and so far it's been good. So, which I don't know, maybe you can get away with running it on max mode, but obviously that's going to deteriorate the battery more quickly. So if you did get a dud, then you're likely. Well, I watched your video. You said you paid $379. I thought it was. I could have sworn it was cheaper than that. Well, either way. Like, I mean, I obviously don't remember off the top of my head because it was, 2.5 years ago, but I thought it was $279, but I guess it was $379. I'm trying to remember, did I get anything extra with it? I don't think I did, because all the extra attachments I bought for it, I bought on eBay. I suppose I could go back and look at my orders and see, because I imagine it's on my Dyson account. I guess I didn't really think about that, because I don't know if it'll show, because I didn't order them on, I think I ordered them through my service center. I don't think I ordered them through the website, but I'll look and see. If in the video I said $379, that's probably what I spent. I thought that's what I spent on the Animal 3. I can't remember. Orders and returns. Order history. Okay, so they're not on here. Yeah, I don't even know where to find them. Are they even on my Dyson? Well, I know they're on my account, like the actual machines. See all your machines. Yep, Dyson V8 Absolute, your machine support. It says when I bought it. Yeah, so my warranty expired. Okay, apparently I didn't buy it until October, which I thought I bought it earlier than that. Okay, so I've had it for just over 2 years. because my warranty expired late October. So hopefully it keeps working, because the warranty just ended on it. And like it's been like over a month and change since it's ended, so it's not like they'd give me a buffer or anything if it did end. The updated V8 came out in September 2022. Okay, so that makes sense then, because I bought it right when it came out. Yeah, because if it came out in September of 2022, then I ordered it the next month, because October of 2022 is when I ordered it. So I ordered it after I got my paycheck in October, late October, so that makes sense, because it says I bought it October 26th, or at least that's when I registered it. Who knows, I might have bought it a couple days prior or something and registered it, because I usually register it when it actually arrives, not when it, or like I register the date as when it arrives, not whenever I ordered it, because obviously I'm not gonna let them use the warranty on something that something I don't have yet. Nate J, man, I haven't seen you in a long time. How have you been, man? It's been a hot minute. Let me make sure my pants stay on as I put this over here. The sweatpants. I gotta ship out two vacuums either tomorrow or Wednesday, probably one each day, because I sold Chance. I was in a VC with you like a week ago, lol. Well, yeah, but like in here I haven't seen you in a hot minute, but yeah, before then it's been a while. And you know I have fucking squirrel brain. I can't remember the last time I talked to anybody. And we didn't really talk all that much because there was a lot of people in there, so fine. How was your holiday then? If you wanna go about it that way. However you want to say. Also, I have my earbuds in, so if I sound weird, that's why. I got my buds in still. Do you know the Shark Detect Pro? I had this Shark Power Detect, but I sent it back because it was a piece of shit. I'm being a little facetious. I didn't like it. Chances Tech, hello? Do you have the same name as me, or is that like a parody channel? Go to channel. Hi, I'm Chance, and I make random videos like robot vacuums. Oh, that's cool. Another Chance. That's kind of cool. Nice. That's not exactly a common name, so that's kind of cool. Oh, crap. There goes the little earpiece or whatever it's called, the rubber thing. There goes my buds. We had 25 people for Thanksgiving. Hey, that's cool. Okay, let me see how many of these. First, did you try to get that Power Glide in LA that I sent you? No, I didn't even click on it because I saw it was in LA, and I don't know anybody who lives in LA. But yeah, what's up? Yeah, there will be a video on that Dirt Buster. If not multiple. I see your Dyson in the background. It's sitting on a box. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, I was using it earlier. But yeah, man, that's what we're talking about. So, oh, there's also this. Meow. Oh, look at the fat boy. Mwah. Look at the potato. You want to say something to the internet? You want to say something to the internet? Okay. Oh. Bye, honey. Let's see. Sharks are a pain in the ass to repair, especially when you attempt to replace the cord. Yeah, I gave up on. I did that once, and I had someone complain in the video, "Oh, you didn't even show me how to do this properly." And I'm like, I said it was a repair vlog. I don't recommend replacing the cord on these. But yeah. I just can't watch Vacuum Wars anymore. See, I was debating on doing, and you know what? Maybe we'll do it. I mean, I feel like I'm going to get the answer to this. But do you guys want me to, because I've been wanting to cover this topic for a while, since I've got... Wait, where's Rick Hoover? Where the hell's Rick Hoover? He's always in here. Is he okay? Oh my god. I just realized Rick Hoover's not in here. What the hell? Kind of worried. It's been like 10 minutes and he hasn't been in here yet. Hopefully he's okay. Jesus. Let's see. But we got CSA, we got Nate, we got TR, we got a few other people. CSA, hello fellow siren enthusiasts. I know there's some people that like Tornado. I think Jack, my friend Jack from Jack's Vax and Safety, I think he does some stuff with, I believe Tornado Sirens, but I could be wrong about that. I want to say Tornado Sirens. I wonder what he's been up to. I haven't seen anything on his channel in a while. I hope he's doing good. Chance you can't remember anything. I think they deleted the message right as I read it. Oh my god. You're not wrong though. I mean, I don't take offense to that. I mean, I've told people, hey, I have issues with short-term memory. Don't give me shit if I don't remember something, because I have brain damage from constantly hitting my head on hard objects and floors and ceilings and walls and stuff when I was a kid, and I had my undiagnosed autistic meltdown. So I'm not going to remember a lot of things. Short-term memory is really bad. That's why now every time, I'll try not to show this, that's why every time I print a shipping label for a machine, I write the machine on it so I don't forget to ship it. Because I did sell 2 machines, so those will be going out soon. One of them I accidentally did via the post office instead of UPS, which sucks, but I really don't want to cancel it, so I just really hope it doesn't give me any kind of weird price thing. But that one I actually set the weight as a little bit higher than what it actually is, so it should be fine. Because I set it to 18 pounds on a vacuum that's like 11 or 12, so even with the packaging it should be more than enough. So, Rick, where are you? I know! He's gonna pop in here probably in a few minutes, and we're all gonna pile on him, be like, yes, you're alive. But yeah, so CSA, I know that guy. Yeah, Nate J, I have owned several Tornado Sirens. I imagine that's just a Nebraska thing, because I think y'all are both from Nebraska, from what I remember. Jay, the vacuum collector, you're so lucky to find another Power Track Evolution. They're not rare. I mean, they're still all over the place. You can find one if you look in. Yeah, so you can find them wherever. I thought I was being rude. No, you're good. I don't mind it. I didn't take any offense to it at all. I mean, it's valid. Actually, that must prove... You just proved your point, because now I'm trying to remember what you said, even though I just said it, and I forgot what you just said. I know it wasn't related to me not remembering something. So you just proved the point even further. That's crazy. Someone bought Bray's Power Track. Oh, God. I wonder if anyone bought his Power Glide Platinum that he had on eBay for God knows how long. Rick Hoover, there you are! I was worried about it. That sounded pirate-ish. There you are. Rick Hoover, there you are. Yes, you're alive. We were just talking about you. Well, I was. But absolutely. It's like the latest you ever popped in here. You're like 25 minutes late. What gives? Nah, you're good. But, yeah. So. Anyways. Sorry, W. No, you're good. I was just worried about you, because you always pop in, like, super early. But, to be fair, I actually deleted my post earlier where I said I was streaming in a few minutes, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to, and I didn't want to do that. Rick Hoover, I was busy with something. How dare you have a life? No, I'm just kidding. No, you're good. I was just worried about you, because I hadn't seen you in a while. because I was doing like a roll call and I was like, wait, Rick's not here. Since when does that happen? But yeah. Alrighty, so we've got how's your boyfriend? Oh, my fiance's doing good. Yeah. I was gonna say he was upgraded a long time ago. But yeah, we've been engaged for, as of this month, 4 years, which is kind of crazy. At this point we're basically married because, I mean, I don't really care if the government thinks we're married or not. I mean, hell, we got Trump again, so who knows? It might be illegal soon. Not really, but you know, either way, it's you know, it hasn't been, you know, it hasn't been that, you know, it hasn't been boyfriend for a while. We've been engaged for 4 years now, an entire election cycle, as I like to tell people, because I remember, you know, that was, you know, obviously last time around. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. But we've been good for a while. Me and one of the collectors might be getting engaged. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that's it. He doesn't care about vacuums or anything, but he sometimes gets upset if he trips over one. But other than that, he's fine with it. And that's why I pay for the house too, so that way he can't complain about the vacuum. So it's like, well, if you don't like the vacuum, just get out. Well, get technically the doors that way. Get out. But yeah, so it's one of those things. Have you replaced outlets before? Yeah, I've actually done it in this house a number of times because all the outlets were falling apart and extremely unsafe. And yeah, so because I had to, and frankly, outlets are so easy that I wasn't gonna. Oh, hey landlord, can you come in and replace, you know, $4 worth of outlets? It's like it's not even worth my time waiting, and you know the safety risk of all that. I mean, some would argue he should have put those in the first place, and I don't necessarily disagree, but he didn't do really any work to this house other than the carpet downstairs, and eventually fix the AC after about 2.5 years, and give us the garage after a year and a half, or maybe it was a year actually. It might not have been a year and a half, but yeah, either way. So, this house sucks, but is what it is. William Billiam, most productive landlord. I know. TR, performance reviews, LMAO, JK, yeah. Nah, Alex, he can be a douche sometimes, but he's good people. I'd like to think that I'd like to think. Now, I haven't talked to him in a long time. I would love to have him on the show sometime. Because frankly, after Carl and everything and how awesome that was, I'd love to have some of my other collector friends on, but you know, at least people that I know. I mean, if you're someone that I've only seen you in here, then maybe not yet, but it just depends really. Because YouTube's I mean, hell, I'd be open to doing it with anybody, but I know YouTube's rules are really weird about minors and stuff being on streams and whatnot, so you'd have to be 18 at least. Even though we're just talking about vacuums, just because I don't want to mess with all that, because you have to like mark it a certain way if you technically have minors in the video, which that wasn't a thing back when I started the channel when I was 15, 16, because there wasn't that many like things about it of whatever. But yeah, TR, I know we've talked for a long time. But yeah, I'm open to having you on. Give me your, I don't know if we're going to do it right today. We might do it next time. But give me your Discord. Because Discord's probably the easiest platform to use for that. So if you have a... oh god, now we're going to do taxes through eBay? Oh god. Damn it. I guess that's the bad part of selling so many things on eBay. Now I got to do taxes. Yeah, or an extra tax form mainly. Is your boyfriend a vacuum collector? No, my fiance is not a vacuum collector, not in the slightest. He doesn't collect anything, which doesn't really compute with me. I mean, I guess we now both collect records, like vinyls. Like he's got some Taylor Swift records. But yeah. So but that's about it. And he only really buys it because I got a turntable. And I don't really like... I'm more of a CD guy. As much as I love vinyls, I mean, I bought a few vinyls recently, but, you know, as much as I love the idea of just a giant disc that, you know, that's analog and everything, I mean, paying $40 for, you know, buying my favorite record and having it cost me $40, it kind of bites, honestly. Although, you know, I mean, Leave a Whisper, for example, it's like this really pretty blue vinyl, and it's quite nice. But I'm just not... For some reason, my turntable, like, runs at a slightly higher pitch, and it's on the right speed. So, you know, that's just kind of annoying. And on the rare occasion that I get it, because I'm so used to my records being fancy, when I get just, like, a basic black vinyl, it feels weird. Like, why is this record not, like, a grayish, pinkish hue based off of the album art and everything? What do you think about the new Linkin Park album coming out? It already released, as far as I'm aware. I actually got it. Where did I put it? But I actually got it the other day. Oh yeah, it's in here. At least I thought it was. Oh no. Okay, now I gotta put these... See, and these are just so unwieldy. Like, I love records, don't get me wrong, but I'm honestly perfectly okay with just CDs. But didn't I... Okay, so that's Palms. I got two CDs recently, and one of them is the new Linkin Park. At least, oh, it fell down here. That's why. Yeah. So yeah, it's out. I got it. I haven't listened to it. All the way through yet, but I've listened to all the hits that have been out. Two-Faced is fantastic. Of course, Emptiness Machine is really good. Two-Faced is fantastic. Over Each Other is fantastic. Heavy as the Crown is really good. And I think I've listened to Overflow and Good Things Go. I haven't listened to the whole record, but I've listened to most of it. And Two-Faced is fantastic. Now, I didn't like the new Linkin... I was never one of those guys that hated this, and I'm not one of these people that thinks that they're doing like a cash grab just because they have a new singer. Look, Chester broke my heart when he passed away, and One More Light still holds a special place in my heart, and it always will for that reason. But I don't blame them for wanting to move on and wanting to do something new. And as much as Emily has gotten shit for her, I guess because apparently people are talking about this Scientology thing, like whatever that is. I don't really know much about it, but apparently it's like a cult or something. I don't know. I don't really claim to know anything about that. I'm not going to get into all that, but regardless of what her apparent beliefs are, this is a beautiful body of work from what I've seen so far. And to tell you the truth, I've seen interviews of her, and at first I was kind of sketchy, like a lot of people were, about, you know, her being around instead of Chester, obviously, because, you know, new singer. But she's won me over. The scream that she does in Heavy as the Crown is... I mean, if you thought Chester had a great scream on Given Up on Minutes to Midnight, that was a great scream on Heavy as the Crown. So I saw one of my favorite album reviewers, John from ARTV. He did a review of this, and he was like, "Oh, it's just a cash grab, you know, besmirching and, you know, blasphemizing the reputation of Linkin Park." And I don't get that at all from it. Like, every song that I've heard so far, which is more than half of them, has been great. And I understand why, with this being a new chapter for Linkin Park, I understand why they want it to be kind of like a mix of a lot of the other stuff. I mean, Two-Faced sounds like One Step Closer, and I'm sure that's by design. It's to kind of build up the building blocks and kind of have it be like a hodgepodge of a lot of Linkin Park's sort of previous design elements, with this new reimagined direction. I mean, it makes sense. So far, I love the record, although I haven't actually listened to the record all the way through yet. And then, of course, I've been a huge fan of Thrice recently. Specifically newer Thrice. I know older Thrice has kind of been everyone's ballgame, but this record, Palms. Just bought this. Beyond the Pines has been, on my rotation for a while, and everything on this record is fantastic. It's only 10 tracks, but they're all really strong. The Gray, The Dark, Everything Belongs, My Soul, Blood on Blood. I'm basically just listing the whole thing at this point because every song's fantastic. And then, of course, the previous Thrice record, which this is what got me into Thrice, To Be Everywhere is to Be Nowhere. This got me into Thrice because of Black Honey and Hurricane, and this record is fantastic as well. A lot of amazing songs. And they've got a newer one, too, called Horizons East, but I haven't got that one yet. But they didn't. When I went to my record store and they had this one, after I tried to order this one and they couldn't get it in, but they ordered this one, and they had Viezu and a couple others, but I didn't get any of those. I just got Palms for now because this is the one that I've been wanting for a while. And it's a great album. Go listen to it. For some reason, this one you can't find on YouTube anymore, unless you can still find a playlist of it, but you can't find it on YouTube Music. This one you can, though. Give both of these a listen, honestly. And then obviously give the new Linkin Park a listen too. So there's Intelitech Music for a little bit with a little bit of that. So, but yeah, let's go back and see what all I've found. Let's see. William Billiam, not unless you've sold over 5K worth of stuff. God damn it, Joe Biden. What are you doing to me? Thank God you lost. Trump, fix this. Fix this. Trump should make it to where I don't have to pay any taxes on eBay. I partially joke, but I thought it was like that before. Or maybe I'm wrong. Because I didn't really, yeah. William Billiam, I've been collecting records for almost 12 years now. Chance, do you like Green Day? I love Green Day. I don't have very many actual Green Day albums, but I've got... So, Dookie and American Idiot are obviously their most favorites. In my opinion, American Idiot is the better one, and it's not even close. Don't get me wrong, I like Dookie, it's a great record, but just that sort of... I like the more, polished kind of sound of American Idiot. I know, call me crazy. But then again, that's not always the case, because Bleach was my favorite Nirvana record for the longest of time, and that's their least polished record. So, I mean, you could kind of go either way. But yeah, Green Day, they're not my favorite. I like Offspring more than Green Day these days, because I think they're kind of in a similar category. I haven't listened to Saviors yet. I've been meaning to get into it, but American Idiot is a masterpiece. Dookie is fantastic, and there's a bunch of other records too that are really good. Obviously, there's individual tracks, but Green Day's not one of those bands that I really dove deep into the catalog, like Linkin Park or Thrice, where I will listen to the entire record all the way through. So I can't really comment too much on that. But I do have. I thought there was one down here. I thought there was. Yeah, I can't even grab it because there's too many records. But there is, I believe, at least I think. Oh, that's a wet spot. I forgot that Yeah. I forgot that I sprayed some cleaning stuff down there on that carpet. Now my sock smells like lemon. But yeah, I do have this record. Because it is my favorite Green Day record, so I do have this. Obviously, also just as a political junkie, I feel like this is a very important record too, because it kind of highlights, it kind of highlights their kind of punk rebellion against the Bush administration, which I really respect. Was this one wasn't a fancy one, was it? I think this one's just black. Yeah, this one's just a basic black record. But still a fantastic record. I have the CD for this somewhere, at least I thought I did, because it's on my computer. But yeah, to me, this is what embodies Green Day to me. I'm sure there's a lot of older fans where Dookie is what embodies Green Day, or even Kerplunk or something like that. But for me, this is Green Day. Like, this is just quintessential Green Day to me. So call me a snob or whatever, but yeah. And Offspring. Honestly, my favorite Offspring record recently has been Days Go By, which is their softest of all of their records. So you could argue I'm not even like a proper Offspring fan. But again, I have a copy of Smash. I have a copy of Rise and Fall, which is the record that got me into Offspring. So I definitely have a lot of love for that record, because that record came out the same year as The Sound of Madness. Yeah, Hoobastank. God. Terrible name for an otherwise good band. Yeah. TR, man, I really want your Crosswave cordless for some reason. I don't think I'm going to sell it. Riley's kind of fallen in love with it, so, yeah. Rick Hoover, the album's probably relevant now. It is. It's been 20 years since it came out, and it's just as relevant now. And, yeah. I bet, yeah. Yep. So, that's all there is to say about that. It's definitely going to be, it's definitely much more relevant now, and it will be even more relevant come January. But we'll see what happens. I'm trying to be positive about it. But, yeah. Man, that really sucks. I mean, it really sucks that, like, try my best not to get into politics, but it kind of sucks how it's like the first time I was really invested in a campaign and everything, and it just crashed and burned so badly. But clearly that shows, Democrats didn't do their job. I mean, because I don't think it's that political to say this. If Democrats had actually passed some good policies over the last 4 years, been better at messaging, not allowed a genocide to happen. I mean, yes, it's a small number of the base that really cares about it, but if you hadn't allowed the genocide in Gaza to rage along, if you hadn't allowed the student loan payments to get just shut down and stop calling out Republicans for blocking it, if you had actually put some effort into that, but of course Biden can't because he's brain dead at this point, and which I was saying that, 4 years ago before he even won, that Biden was brain dead, and that we couldn't run him because this was going to be a problem down the road. And, yeah. So, Joe Biden is somehow both the best president of my lifetime in terms of what he's accomplished, and also the worst president of my lifetime, also because of what he's accomplished. Isn't it funny how that works out? So, yeah. But yeah, because I mean, I swear, if Kamala had hired me for her campaign, and I was the one running the Harris Walz campaign, she would have won 395 electoral votes. Or not 390. She would have won 300 and... I'm trying to remember. She would have won 363 electoral votes if I was her campaign manager. Because I'm just some random dipshit who can see what's happening. Although, to be fair, I also predicted Kamala would win in the first place, which was dead wrong. So, yeah. So who knows? I mean, because I predicted in our timeline that Kamala would win 319 electoral votes, and that definitely didn't play out. So, yeah. We'll get him next time. Hopefully, Jon Stewart. I hope Jon Stewart runs next time around, because clearly the way that you win an election in this country is to be a brass, controversial, cursing... Well, I guess Trump doesn't really curse all that much anymore, but just kind of shit-talking celebrity with, and with a bizarre type of charisma. And you just need to be pissed off at everything. That's clearly how you win elections. So, if Jon Stewart, given like how many great things he's done for the 9/11 first responders in getting them support after they were exposed to I forgot what it's called, but like all the smoke and everything from the buildings, and all the soot from all the ashes and everything that was collapsed. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Jon Stewart, I think Jon Stewart would win in 2028. He'd be a great president. And I think he'd be a good president. The thing is, Jon Stewart doesn't want to be president. And that's precisely why he needs to fucking run. Because it's always the people that want the power that don't deserve it, i.e. Trump. And it's always the people who don't want the power, but because of that, they don't run. And those are the types of people we need in this country. God, you think Gavin Newsom would be a good president? Like, maybe he'd surprise me. Maybe he wouldn't be that bad, but it's like, God, he'd be tough. Carter, can we not talk about politics right now? You're right. I got on a side tangent. I apologize. I probably just alienated a bunch of my audience. Look, I'm just saying, like, they could have won and they didn't. That's all I'm gonna say. I'd like to think that's like a bipartisan thing. I mean, if the party in power didn't do a shitty job, they would have won. That we can agree on that, right? Because that's usually how it works. You know, same with 2020. Oh fuck! I just opened up that can of worms. Whatever. Rick Hoover, his hair gives me the creeps. It really does. It's like a, yeah. I didn't really know how to articulate it. CSA, you should go live on Midwest Progressive and explain more of that. I don't know if I can go live on that channel yet, but yeah, I need to actually get that channel off the ground. William, we need to work something out with that because I'd love to have you on there so we can actually go back and forth and talk about it. But yeah. TR, I have a trade offer just to throw out on the table. It might be pretty fair. Okay. Yeah, I do have the Phantom Bug, Mashinsky 2024. I can't run yet. I can't run until 2036. And frankly, I don't want to be president. Remember, the guy that just won got shot at twice. I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. I like my life. And you know someone would shoot me because I'm queer and progressive and autistic, you know, I don't want to deal with that. I'm too scared to even, like, canvas in my local area because of just the area I'm in and everything. Yeah, it's just, ugh. But yeah. Honestly, maybe there was some merit to Let's Go Brandon. Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, fuck Joe Biden, honestly. Fuck Joe Biden. Seriously, we would not be in this mess if it wasn't for him, I swear. I'd vote for you, I'll be 26. We don't want another Kennedy. Yeah! God, yeah, RFK. I used to like Tulsi. I used to love Tulsi Gabbard. She's obviously turned into just a right-wing transphobic grifter, but hopefully she can do some good. I'm trying to be positive. Give him a chance. I gave him a chance last time and he fucked it up. Hopefully this time he'll be better. That's what I hope. I hope at this point, since he knows it's his last term, I hope he just doesn't give a fuck and he just does a bunch of cool, good bipartisan shit like I wish he had done in 2017. I would love that. I would love to be wrong. I would love him to be like, you know what? Yeah, we are going to do the student loan forgiveness. You know what? We are going to reform healthcare and not by gutting Obamacare. We are going to do this. Again, I'm not going to talk about politics, but I'm just saying he could do some good shit. And for the sake of the country, I hope he does some good shit. I'm minting CleanView 2 Plus for $85. I don't really need one. I don't really need a CleanView 2. Honestly. I've got the PowerForce Turbo, and it's basically the same thing. So that's not a bad deal, but I just don't need it, really. So I don't really know if I could get myself to buy one. Because I've had a deluxe. I've had the standard CleanView 2. Honestly, I wish I had kept that CleanView 2. The standard CleanView 2, because I like this when it has the square base and the stretch hose. That's what I like. I wish I had kept that, honestly. That's why I bought that PowerForce Turbo, because, you know, $10 and I could rebuild it and it cleaned up very well, and, you know, it's in just as good if not better condition than the ones I had before. Rick Hoover, I used to like her too. Yeah, a lot of us like Tulsi. Same with Andrew Yang. I had a lot of Republican leaning you know, independent family members who, back during 2020, they were a big fan of Andrew Yang. They didn't like Bernie for whatever reason, I guess because they thought he was too liberal, but they liked Andrew Yang, they liked Tulsi. I liked all three back then. I even donated to Tulsi. It's only $3, but still. I donated $9 to politicians in my life. 3 to Bernie, 3 to Tulsi, and 3 to Yang back in 2019. So, which I think they eventually just got funneled into the Biden campaign anyways. So, but anyways, to get back off the politics. But yes, I was skeptical of Tulsi from the get-go, and I hate being vindicated. Well, hey, let's talk about, whenever you get a sec, whenever you get like some time, let's talk about that on the other channel. But yeah, the vacuum collector. Did you ever get the replacement pedal release for your blue Eureka Smart Vac? I don't remember there being a broken pedal on a Eureka Smart Vac, so I assume the answer is no, because I don't have a pedal. I didn't remember if it needed one or not, so I've not ordered one. So no. Although I did find the pedal that I'll eventually put on the Powertronic Revolution if it cleans up well. What are you going to do with your Marketplace Fury? For now, I'm just going to part it out. Or at least, you know, set it aside in anticipation of it being parted out. But, we'll see. Because the handle on it's good. Because realistically, I don't think I have any Furies with broken pedals, but even though the bass is warped, the pedal's okay. So I could use the pedal. I've got another Fury that needs a Cyclone and a bin, so I'm going to switch those. And then now I've got a wand that I need, which I'll pull off there. And I'll pull out the brush roll. But yeah, because I mean the bass is pretty much messed up. The motor's toast. I was going to try to rebuild it, and if I do find a bass assembly that isn't warped, then I still probably will. But yeah. So for now, I'm just kind of setting it aside and seeing what happens. I'm not really too concerned about it right now. Who knows? I might go ahead and switch some parts on it and then just sell it as a parts machine. But I feel like selling it with like half bad parts would be kind of in poor taste, so I'd probably just hold on to it. How many vacuums do you have for sale? Technically, like ones that I will eventually sell, probably like 40 at this point. But obviously they're not all. I think I've only got like 6 or 7 listed on eBay right now, because I don't want to get overwhelmed with orders, because, you know, I take a long time to ship usually. So I've only got like a chunk of them for sale at a time. Let's see. It was completely snapped off in your vacuum save video. I can't remember. I'll have to look at it later. What was your reaction when you saw that thunder at Goodwill? That was my exact reaction. I gasped. I was like, a Phantom! Yeah, because that's the thing, because Riley knows what Phantoms are. He's seen my Phantoms before. So, I was turning the corner of the Goodwill, and he was like, babe! And I was like, and I saw it. And he was like, you're getting that, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. And I was like, that's so cool, I found a Thunder. He's like, and it's only $15. And I'm like, yes. It's also when I bought that shelf. Were Phantoms ever sold at Costco back in the day? I imagine they were, just like every other vacuum brand was. I mean, Phantoms were in pretty much every store. Would you ever consider getting a robot vacuum? I'd consider it, but I don't really care enough to. I have one somewhere. It's like some crappy one. I've got the charger for it. I've got the robot somewhere, but I just never bothered to do anything with it. But yeah. Do you have a Galaxy A25 5G? I do not. I'll send you a picture of the Clean B2. I swear it's like new. I am gonna get some more vacuums from that guy that I got the ones in the vacuum save that I got from that guy last Wednesday. I'm gonna go and get some more this Wednesday because he's got a ton of machines that I want. I really hope they're all still there because I'm gonna be really upset with myself if I left him there, because I was planning on coming back and getting more, but Riley was like, no, we'll wait another day. But yeah, I grabbed all the Phantoms, obviously, and just the one Bissell. I'll send you pictures of the Clean B2. I swear it's like new. What machines? So the ones I still want to get, which I hope they're all still there, which I imagine... There was a Eureka Boss World Vac that he said someone on Facebook was asking about, and I was like, okay, I'm going to wait until I come back, so that way you have time to see if they still want it. So to give them an opportunity to get it, but I told him which ones I want to get. Although I told him, hey, if someone is willing to pay money for them, and all that, then feel free to ship it to them. But don't throw any of these away because I want these. There's a Eureka Ultra. There's a so in the back, like in the pictures that he was like of the ones he was trying to like get rid of, there's a Eureka Ultra. There's a few old Dirt Devils, like soft bag Dirt Devils. So I probably get one of those, probably the soft bag one, because I already have the Impulse. But yeah, the Eureka Ultras, I've never seen one in person. I'm trying to remember now. There is a wind tunnel, but I'm not gonna get it. Oh, I'm trying to think what else was in the back that I wanted to get. It was those two. I don't really want to know if I don't know if I want to get any of the elites that were back there, because I have so many elites. And then I'd probably get another Victory, just because the NOS one that I have is kind of squirrely. And and then in the front of the store, like the part that he wasn't even advertising, because these were ones he was just selling to the public, there he had a bunch of machines that I wanted. He had a Bissell Healthy Home, a Bissell 6594-W, which I've had a bunch of those before, so that's not a super big deal because I have the turbo. But there's that, a Auric XL Commercial, which those two, the 6594 and the XL Commercial, I'm kind of iffy on. But he has a Sanitaire version of the Whirlwind Lightspeed with the square base, which I've always wanted one of those, even though yes, I have the real Lightspeed, but I like the Sanitaire version, so I'm definitely gonna grab that. He has a Auric Bigfoot, or whatever the fuck it's called, that weird commercial machine that looks like a fucking Pro Team or something like that. But they're not very common. It's got like a hard bag and tools, but it's Auric. He said he had it listed for $100 on his marketplace, but I was like, I kind of want that, but I don't really want to pay $100 for it. And I told him, it's like, not saying that's not worth it. That is a good price for it, but I just don't want it that badly. And he was like, oh, I'd give you a better deal on it. So, and I was like, you don't have to do that. But so that one's a maybe, if the price is right. And then he also had a Bissell Healthy Home, which I'm, again, kind of iffy on. He has a Wind Tunnel V2, which, again, I'm kind of, maybe. And then, so, like, there were pretty much all machines that I'm, like, kind of iffy on. And then I thought there was one other. He's got some cell propels, which I don't really care about cell propel, but maybe. They're all the anniversaries. I have like 3 anniversary cell propels, like a gray one and 2 blue ones, like the modern ones, TTI. And then I'm trying to think what else he had. But he also had some NOS machines. He had, which, yeah, the XL Pro, that's what it was called. But he has 3 NOS machines, 2 of which I'm really potentially interested in. He has 2 NOS Elites, one of which is some kind of basic bitch model Elite. I forgot what it was, probably an Encore or something like that. And then he had a commercial Elite that was NOS, which again, he had never advertised anywhere. But I think I'm going to try to see what he would do on it, because I've always wanted to try one of those commercial versions. And yeah. And then he has an NOS DC-24 blueprint, which, that's tough, because I've always wanted one of those blueprints. And he did have a DC-25 blueprint that was in great shape, but was, loose. And I was going to try to get that because it was in one of the pictures and I thought that he was selling it. But he told me, I don't really want to let that go because it was given to me by James Dyson and signed by him. And I was like, okay, not touching that. I do not want to take that from you. Absolutely not. And but I told him, I was like, if you decide you want to part with the blueprint, which I assume you wouldn't, but if you decide, obviously let me know. But I'm not going to even try to make you an offer on it because obviously I want you to keep it. Because obviously that's a very special thing. So I don't know why it was mixed with all these other machines though. That's the only thing that was weird, is like, if this is a special machine, why is it in your store? Why is it not at your place, in your personal collection? I never, I don't know. But, and then, yeah, so I'm going to try to give him, that's the thing is, if I buy both of those NOS machines, that's a lot of money. Because I know he said he would give me the blueprint for about $300. And I didn't even ask for prices on the other NOS machines. And I wouldn't feel comfortable talking him down on that, because that NOS blueprint, you could easily throw that on eBay and probably get $500 out of it, no problem. So, but obviously a lot of collectors just don't want to fuck with that, and I get that. So I want that blueprint, but I don't know if I $300 want that blueprint, because it's not the 24. If it was a 25 blueprint in the box, I would have gone back that day and grabbed it. But the 24, I'm not as into, even though the 24 is a nostalgic machine. Just that style of Dyson ball, I just can't stand. I hate it so much. I have a DC-25. The switch died on it a little bit ago, and I haven't bothered to replace it because I don't care. I hate it. It's so much worse than the DC-41 platform. And I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I don't care. It's true. So, but either way, TR, you might regret it. Trust me, I passed up on something I should have gotten. Yeah, it's towards the end of the year, so I was really wanting to get my savings account to my savings goal by the end of the year. And if I'm buying a bunch of vacuums, I'm worried that I'll kind of get in the way of that goal, because I really don't want to skimp on my financial goal, because I feel like finances are incredibly important. That being said, I mean, mainly just because Riley doesn't have a job right now, so it's been really tough. And that money that I easily could have put into buying that machine, went into bills that normally I don't cover, because I cover rent and smaller bills, and Riley covers the electric bill and his car payment, but I've been having to cover those. So That's unfortunate. That being said, I easily could do it. You know, I am capable of getting those machines. The NOS ones. The loose ones, obviously, I can get no matter what. I mean, I could probably... All those machines I mentioned that were up front that I wanted, I'm sure I could hand him $200 and walk out with all of them. Not, I mean, because I handed him 130 for what I got. He wanted 200 though, and I felt bad because, you know, he said make an offer, and you know, I told him what I had, and but yeah. So next time, even though he's gonna try to give me a deal on a lot of things, I'm gonna try to give him a little bit extra because I just, you know, I feel it's the right thing to do, especially when you're supporting, you know, a local business or anything like that. So, but yeah, so go. So I don't know if I even mentioned in the vacuum safe how much I paid. I paid 130 for all those machines for the 3 Phantoms, the Dirt Buster, the Power Track, and the DC-07. I paid 130 for all those because that's just the cash I had on me at the time. Next time I go there, I'm gonna see how he feels about me getting pictures of the store and everything. Because I mean, he's very local. I would love to advertise his place if he is up for it. I'd love to do some free advertising because I want, you know, stores. I want that type of business to be more popular because those are the types of stores that are close to going extinct, and I really hate to see that. So, have you rebuilt the Kirby's yet? Not even close. I don't even want to mess with those. If someone wants to just, I mean, make me an offer on those Kirby's, on those 2 Kirby's, because I don't want to fuck with them. Honestly, I have no interest in messing with those. Kirby's don't interest me. Nah, it was an NOS DC-25 all floors. What was? I was gonna say, I was talking about the 24 blueprint. But that's a damn good deal, but they are the Rubber Band Special Edition. Yeah, that's still crazy to me. The fact that that guy tried to say that he was a tech, like, what a joke. Man, you're giving people like me a bad fucking name. Just like the dumb bitch who ripped me off on the DC-50. And I can say that she's a dumb bitch because she scammed me and she disappeared off the face of the earth right after that, and I've never seen her again. So, what DC-50? The one from the vacuum saved. It was clogged. It smelled like like terrible, like, you know, dog smell. And it had a bad. The brush roll doesn't work, so I don't know if it's the brush roll motor or if it's a wiring issue. Could be either with that machine. I have a replacement brush roll, but I don't have a cleaner head to test it with. Ooh, that's trippy. I really hate these stupid sleeves. I mean, I get jewel cases are crappy, but I remember that one time when that lady argued people priced the DC-07. Yeah, I wish I had just kept that, honestly. I wish I had just kept that machine. Although, I plan on selling that, wait, is this all one piece? Although I do plan on selling the DC-07 Target Red. As of now, at least. Maybe I'll change my mind. Well, it smells new. Very pretty. Two-faced, cut in the middle. Cut in the middle. Two-faced, cut in the middle. No, don't sell it. Oh, God. Dude, it's the DC-14s that really kind of interest me more so than the 7s. Or remember that one? Oh yeah, I already said that. What's your favorite bag missile? I've answered this a few times. My answer has changed a few times. For the longest of time, I said Powerglide Platinum. Recently, I've been saying Powerglide Ultra. But then again, the Power Force, the 3522-5. That is the literal machine. Yes, the Powerglides are better, but in terms of nostalgia, I mean, that one takes the cake. If I was good at animating, I'd love to animate some of your stories. Yeah. Have you used the Dash 5 recently? It's been a while. No, I haven't used it recently. I haven't used any Bissell recently. Because, to tell you the truth, whenever I want to use a Bissell that's bagged, I use my Sanitaire SL4110A because it's a current, modern machine. And and blue and silver are my two favorite colors. So the SL4110A, I honestly, in some ways, like more than some of the older Bissells. I know it's kind of blasphemous to say, but, you know, I've been kind of thinking about it, and in practice, you know, the 10 amp motor is my favorite of the motors. And obviously it's currently available. So, and I recommended it all the time. You know, it's a great machine. It just is. And you can still buy it. You know? There's also the big green version, which is objectively superior. But the SL4110A, are there any deals on Amazon right now? Because, I mean, that thing... So there is a deal on the Auric XL commercial. You can get the XL commercial right now for $137. But I don't really want to get it because if I did want this, that guy has one. And I get one for a lot cheaper. But this one would be a new one, to be fair. Okay, Kim, if I show this, will it not show my address, please? It'll show the zip. I don't really care about that. But yeah, $137. Normally, these are $229, which is way too friggin' much for an Auric. Now, here's the problem. That's still the same price as the Bissell. And the Bissell is still better. So I still, even at this price, don't recommend it. But if you are dead set on an Auric specifically, then you might as well. Oh, this is even cheaper now. Wow. For the longest time, this was $332. Now it's $112. So this thing is $112. Like, just, I don't understand... Why am I the only person that talks about this fucking thing? Why is every single other vacuum collector... Like, why am I the only one? Why am I the only one shouting into the void? Everyone else is like, oh, get this shitty Bissell that's like $90 at Walmart. This thing is so much better. I mean, I bought my grandma a Power Force. But that's mainly because I was planning on doing a video on it, and I ended up not doing the video, and I ended up just giving her the machine. It says lowest price in 30 days. It's literally 51% off. But yeah. But yeah, so I mean, this thing, $112, and my big green, I need to do another video on that big green. Now that it's $112, because Yeah. Oh, wow. This one's even cheaper. Okay. I mean, it's got... I mean, I'm not going to complain. It has extra stuff with it. So this one, it's a... For some reason, it's a bundle right now that comes with bags. But, I mean, free bags. Can't complain. And it's 107 with bags. And the bags alone, if you buy a pack of bags, wow, these are genuine Bissell bags. They still make these? That's kind of weird. I'm not complaining. Free bags. So if you think about it like that, then it's only $100. Honestly, maybe I should just get one of these for my grandma, because it's so much better than the Power Force. But I don't need another one of each of these. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I could just take both those machines over to her and see if she likes them more than her other Power Force. And then whichever one, actually, I might just do that. And then whichever one she likes most, if she likes the one that isn't the one she has, then I can just get her it. That might be a good idea. So yeah, like seriously, and this is even an Amazon's choice, which I really appreciate because this thing really does deserve it. Again, I don't really understand. Okay, so do they not sell this without bags anymore? I mean, I'm not complaining. It just comes with bags for no reason. Wait. Oh, no. No shit. Okay, I was looking at this wrong. So it's just, it was a bundle. And you can see, I've had mine since June of 2020. This is $100. Why? Why would you buy anything else? Why would you buy... Okay, so... Why would you buy anything else? This is insane. Like, again, this machine, I've recommended it a bunch of times. And I believe this is the second year in a row. Sorry if the volume's too loud. Is volume peaking at all? Because it's showing red on my end. Here, I'll turn it down just a little bit, just in case. But yeah, so... Yeah, that should be good now. So, this machine and the big green version constantly go on sale around Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And again, like, yeah. And again, I've had mine for God knows how long. Well, actually, we do know how long. I've had mine for 4.5 years. And it's been great. Like, and you guys know me at this point. How often do I buy a machine at damn near full price or full price? Because it was not $100 when I bought it. I paid like 150 for it, I think. Or no, I think I paid like 125 or 130. Actually, view order. I don't want this to show my address. Okay, so it was on sale for 120 when I got it. It was on sale for 120 when I got it, so I paid 128 on this after tax and everything. That's how much I paid for it. Oh, and the Hoover's on sale too, although it's not as good of a deal. But this piece of shit Hoover is 136 right now. I told myself I wasn't gonna buy any more new vacuums before the year ended, but I don't know. Should I review this stupid thing, even though I know it's gonna have the exact same problem. I know it's gonna have the exact same problem as the bagless one that I reviewed back when I had a bald head, and which, I mean, God knows how long ago that was at this point. But I know this thing has the exact same flaw. But Do I probably need to, just so that way. Oh, the gray one's even cheaper, which is weird because I thought the gray one was the higher end model. I thought the gray one was the more expensive one, but apparently not. I could have sworn the gray one was more expensive. Honestly, I like the gray color anyways, so I'd probably get that instead. Yeah, I think it is, because it looks like it has different tools. William Billiam. See, I want to read this comment, and I want to read it extra loud, because this is the exact fucking thing. Because I reviewed the Tempo. This is the exact same thing I've been saying for years. William Billiam. The Hoover was a way better buy back when it was the T-Series Tempo / Wind Tunnel Max. With this revamped one, you may as well buy the Bissell Sanitaire. That's what I've been saying this entire time. Because you know what? When that Tempo was still available, I did still recommend the Sanitaire and Big Green versions over it. But that's primarily because of TTI's warranty issues and because of the fact that the clutches on those were known to fail. More so on the bagless units. But I still recommended them. And from what I remember, at least. I don't know, maybe you can fact check on me. Maybe I said I didn't like it. Who knows? But from what I remember, I still tepidly recommended them. But I still pushed people in the Sanitaire and Big Green direction instead. Because for the price of a Wind Tunnel Max, which was $200, on sale you could get a Bissell Big Green for $130, and you could get a Eureka Mighty Mite or Bissell Zing for between $60 and $80. And, you know, so in total you'd be spending about anywhere from $180 to $220 on the set, which is the same price as the Wind Tunnel Max, because the Wind Tunnel Max, the red one with the wider base and the longer hose, was $200 anyways, or sometimes it was like $219. You know, if you were lucky, you could have gotten it for like $189. But and yeah, because it doesn't have the Bissell doesn't have a brush roll shutoff. But get that for carpets and for your couches and whatnot. And then, you know, like when you're doing in-between cleanings. And then the canister, whether it's the Zing or the Mighty Mite. I tend to lean towards the Mighty Mite, because the Mighty Mite has been a beast in the time that I've had it. So, the official... And technically there is... Because I think there is still that Sanitaire Mighty Mite. I don't know if it's called Mighty Mite, but, you know, if you want to match, you know, but there's no real reason to, because the price difference, because most people don't care about the HEPA filters. But yeah, $66 for the standard basic bitch Mighty Mite. And I don't even see the blue one anymore, because I would have recommended the blue one of the Sanitaire canister. But for some reason it's not on here anymore, because that would have matched the Sanitaire. Yeah. Rick Hoover says the Eureka one is shit. I know it's worse than the older ones, but is it that much worse? I mean, for $66, is it really that bad? Or I guess normally it's like $80. I mean, to be fair, this Sanitaire is $130, so it might be worth spending the extra couple bucks anyways. But where are the blue ones? Oh, I need to get one of these for my Mighty Mite. Where are the blue ones? What happened to the blue ones? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. So it just wasn't showing up. So yeah, $140. That's... Okay, so this isn't on sale. But still. I mean, this is ironically more than the Bissell, which doesn't really make any sense. But the tools on this one appear to be better, because it has the actual caddy of... It actually has the separate tools and not that combo tool. Which I can't even find the fucking combo tool anymore. So I can't even put one on my Mighty Mite, where on that back part where it's supposed to go. I wonder if I can buy that bracket, because that'd go a long way. And I need a set of those tools again. But yeah, honestly, can you still fit the HEPA filter on the back of this one? Because if so, that might be... Then I definitely think it's worth getting this one. Got the tiny whiny motor on the Eureka. Oh, I hate that. If it's going to be your only vacuum, I'd go Sanitaire. If it's your secondary vacuum, Eureka's the better choice. Yeah, I could say that. If you have the money, definitely upgrade to this one anyways, because it's blue, so it's prettier, so that's what matters. And you can probably find one on eBay for cheaper. But yeah, the only reason I haven't bought this is because I have an old Eureka Mighty Mite, and they're not really collectible because it's the same machine. You know, mine's just black instead of blue, and it's a great machine. Doesn't the Eureka Boss Smart Vac use the same tools as the Mighty Mite? So, the Mighty Mite, yes, in this instance, because these tools are the exact same. The small tools, the crevice, the upholstery tool, and the dusting brush are the same as the Smart Vac. But the Victory has the combo tool, which the Mighty Mites always originally came with because it has the plug for it on the back. But I can't find that damn combo tool anywhere. Which I don't understand because they still sell it with the other Mighty Mite. Like, that's how shit Medea is at parts availability now. You can't even buy a tool that comes with the fucking vacuum. Still. It's insane. Yeah, it's still right there. That's what I need. I need like 3 of those, and you cannot find those anywhere. It is ridiculous. I don't understand how it's so difficult to find that thing. It's not even a good tool, but it's like, I want it to be on there, you know, just so it has it. Although it's a shitty tool anyway, so it's probably good riddance. But I lost my crevice tool for my Mighty Mite. So, why does my face look all washed out on the, has my face been that washed out this whole time? Because this monitor is not color calibrated correctly. Huh, either way. Do I look like a ghost? That's SIBO, almost Mila, or Henry numbers. Yeah, the working vacuum on those is insane. Those things are powerful. And I've been using mine with my Mighty Mite without the HEPA filter on it and just with paper bags. And it's been fine. The filtration's been more than fine. I think I've been using, are they Crucial Vacuum? I can't remember the brand of the bags. But at a thrift store, I found a huge thing of bags. And that's what I've been using. I've never bought any retail anything for that Mighty Mite. And it's been great. And I have a couple other Mighty Mites too that are, yeah, they are EnviroCare actually. Yeah, they are EnviroCare. And I think I have 1 or 2 other Mighty Mites, but they're just in worse condition and they're slightly newer models, so I just don't bother to use those. But this Mighty Mite, like, I've sucked up like plaster and drywall dust through it. Like, this thing, it's been through a lot. And it just doesn't care. It just keeps chugging. It just doesn't give a shit. But yeah. So does Bissell own Eureka? Bissell owns Sanitaire. And of course, Sanitaire used to be part of Electrolux, which used to own Eureka. And it was, yeah, Bissell now makes the Lightspeed, which is funny. Also, what the hell is this? This is a joke. Like, this is a joke. This is what I've been wanting, one of these, not this wide path one, but I want the square one. And this is a joke. Like, that's just a joke. $300 for that thing. I don't care that it's the bigger base version. But yeah, I can't even find the normal one. See, this one's like the most common one with like the wide path, but I like the square one. And the square one is the one that guy has, so I'm probably going to try to get it. Because I've got one of these that I paid way too much for. And I've got, I think, 1 or 2 of these. Actually, I don't think I have those. But yeah. What if I go to Sanitaire store? That should help me find some stuff. That's not what I clicked on. What the fuck? What? Uprights. That's not what I clicked on. Okay. Oh, sanitary response. Oh, this is cool. Ugh. I mean, I guess it could work. Eh. It could be okay. Why can't I click on uprights? Why are these why are these so blurry? Where's uprights? Why? Okay. Why is uprights not a category on here? Okay. Okay, and then the bagless one is 120. But again, don't bother. Although, I think this is now the last machine you can get with this design because I think the Power Groom was finally discontinued. I looked at my local Big Lots has one, so I mean I could buy one of the last ones, but I don't really want to. But I'm sure now that I mention that, people are going to be asking me to buy it now probably. Oh goodness, why did I say that? But you can't get them anywhere anymore. As far as I know, they're gone now. The Power Groom bagless. So this is the last one you can get with this Style 10 filter design. Good riddance, honestly, but yeah. So I guess I could review this, but what's the point? Like, it's just the shittier version of the one that I already have and I've had for 4 years. I mean, because I understand what the difference is. The difference is literally just the bagless system. They dropped the Pro Cup Big Green. Well, no, they still have that, but that's what I'm saying. I'm saying the Power Groom is discontinued, so you have to get the a commercial one. Because I know both the, so now you have to get one of the commercial ones. I think it's still called the Pro Cup. Yeah, so they still got this. God, that is ugly as shit. But and does it not have a stretch hose? That's nasty. You don't even get a stretch hose. They're still selling these. And does this one not have a pigtail cord? I don't even see a pigtail cord on this. Yeah, why would you get this? This is awful. It doesn't even have a pigtail cord. That's like the big selling point of it. With the bat. Yeah, this is just, don't buy this. Just get the damn bagged one. Yeah, I don't even see a pigtail cord. And it's got a plastic hose. It's terrible. Like, don't buy this for $150. Yeah, I know a lot of you Bissell people like the bagless, but just don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. The Power Groom is discontinued because Big Lots went bankrupt. Big Lots didn't go bankrupt. They closed a bunch of stores, but they're still going to be around. Because by that logic, then everything would have been discontinued from Big Lots. Oh, why did I look on Amazon? That's not going to pull up anything. I mean, on Bissell's website, it says no longer available, but I'm not sure if that's just because it was a Big Lots exclusive. It was still overpriced though, too. Its standard price was $90, which it should have been like $70. And yeah, it says this item is currently out of stock. But my local Big Lots my local one might still have one or two left. But I mean, I don't want it. I mean, unless I should buy one and sell it to somebody on eBay in 5 years or something, I don't know. Will it be I do love the color on it, though, to be fair. That turquoise I really like. I did have one about 5 years ago. I wish Bissell would make a commercial EasyVac Plus version. That'd be cool. I still want to get one of those EasyVacs. One of the, either the white one or the black one with a little brush. The commercial Crosswave looks awful. I wouldn't be surprised if they made a Rubbermaid version of the EasyVac Plus. I'm happy with my purchase of the bag Sanitaire SO4110A. Hey, I bet that was because of me, wasn't it? But yeah. Yeah, so honestly, it's a good time to buy those other ones. Carter says, anyways, gotta go, Chance. See ya. I think I'll probably stop streaming very, very soon. I realized how late it's getting. It's 11:32. I'll stop streaming at around 11:40, 11:45. So a little bit of time left, but pretty much gonna wrap this up soon, very soon. But yeah. Dyson rules, yeah. Will it be enough? So bad if it's only yes, only yes. I should just make a video on vacuums that I recommend. I think that'd be a good video to make. Will it be enough? I'll just go ahead and add a bunch of vacuums to the cart and I'll do a video later. Then I'll add these bags. God, these bags are amazing. Yes, you should. Royals are my favorite. Royals aren't really around anymore, though, are they? And then where's that Mighty Mite that I just had? It's crazy they still sell the Hoover Porta-Power. Should I review that? Because I feel like Rick Hoover would bash me over the head with it if I bought one of those. I feel like you would. Would I deserve it? Probably. And then, okay, because I'm trying to think, what are the vacuums I always recommend? And then, of course, I'll add the Mighty Mite, I'll add the Zing, and the Jill. I do want to try that, that Porta-Power has been neutered, yeah, because I think the motor sucks in it now, doesn't it? Just like everything else TTI. Bissell Zing. Eureka Whirlwind canister. Yeah. Why don't I just call it the Mighty Mite Bagless? That's kind of dumb. That's a cyber... $55 though. That's not... I mean, how bad would this be for $55? That's cheap. Will it be enough? Finest of there, there is only us. Only us. Have you watched The Human Centipede? I've not watched the original film, but I watched the Brandon Rogers parody of it from however many years ago. I get the gist of it. Wow, the Eureka Power Speed. $55. $55 for the Eureka Power Speed. That's interesting. That might be interesting to do a review on. Will it be enough? Find something. There is only us. Only us. Here's that pistol I was looking for. That's $60. And I just realized YouTube's got that new like shopping thing where it's like the Amazon affiliate thing, but it's built in. So I could link all these, and if someone buys one from that video, that'd do pretty good. Ooh, that's an idea. I need to start doing more of those store walkthroughs that I used to do. I still get comments on the one that I did from Walmart back in like 2018. I need to do a new video of that because Alex has been doing some of those videos, and I can't have him doing that. That's my turf. So I probably need to do some traveling and check out some stores and whatnot. Because usually I end up going with somebody and then they're just bothering me the whole time, and then I can't actually do a video. So I need to just do that. Let's see. I love how I'm just gonna have all these cheap machines and then probably just a Dyson and a Cibo. Cibo Dart. Oh, it's back up to $549. I thought it was like $540. Or I thought it was down to like $440 or something like that. Well, either way, add that to the cart. Not because I'm buying it, but just because I'm gonna show it in the video. Ball Animal 3. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Milas are. Yeah, the Milas are cheaper now. So I'll add a Mila to the list, with the caveat that I've never used a Mila. Anyone remember the Eureka Quick Up? Yeah, I've had those. You should get a Mealy. It really sucks the U1's not available anymore because that was a great machine. Oh, Rick Hoover sent me an eBay link. What is this? Oh, yeah, that's the Hoover I was just looking at. New old stock wind tunnel. Pretty interesting. Oh, from a seller with 0 feedback? Ooh. Oh, no, there's just a 0 in their name. Okay, that's kind of goofy. I was going to say. They just have a 0 in their name for some reason. Ooh, got some Phantom stuff. They have a Dyson rug? Oh, I've always wanted a Dyson rug. But I do not $80 want a Dyson rug. They have a Sharp rug, too. So they don't have too many things, but I do want that Dyson rug. Can someone buy that Dyson rug for me? And, of course, a couple Phantom hose extensions. I've never seen this one with the Cyclone XT branding. That's kind of cool. Is this a 10-foot one and this one's the 7? Because I have a bunch of these ones. Also a Cibo X7. Not bad. NOS DC39. Unfortunately, that's the shittiest canister, so definitely not going to bother with that. But yeah, can someone buy me this rug? Because I want it, but I don't $70 want it. If this was 20 bucks, absolutely. You know, the ironic part is I feel like any Dyson would like just stick to this at this point. I feel like any modern Dyson would just stick to this and it would even vacuum it properly. I'll add that to my watch list though. Oh, and it's from Butler, Pennsylvania. That's where Trump got shot. Let's see. That was the wrong tone for that. I just realized that. It's an interesting piece of trivia. Let's see. Vacuum. I guess vacuum brand rug. Is that how I look this up? What I would kill. What I would kill. What I would give for a phantom rug. But I don't know if they even made phantom rugs. I don't even know how to look this up right. Cause I saw what I'm looking for. There's that sharp one, but like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Maybe if I just put vacuum rug. No, it's not what I wanted. Oh goodness. Vacuum mat, maybe? Wait, is mat with 2 T's? No, that's not right. Oh yeah, no, I did spell it right. Vacuum brand rug? Or brand, yeah. Let's try that. Vacuum brand rug. No. Maybe there just aren't any on eBay. Huh. Yeah. I feel like I'd be insulting if I offered that guy 20 bucks for that rug, because I don't know how much they're worth, if that's accurate or not. I just need to get a hold of someone from Dyson, just have them give me a rug. Be like, just give me one, and I'll tell people to buy a Dyson, which I sometimes do anyways. But not always. Also, I'm really pissed because I sent back my phone that I ordered with the fake thing in it, and still have not got a refund. When it's now been a full business day. Your item is being inspected by the seller and you should receive a refund soon. Y'all have, I mean, Friday, oh no, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You guys have had it for 3 days. Yeah, but I can't. Yeah, it's annoying. But either way, I'm probably going to go ahead and head out because it just hit 11:45. So I'm going to go ahead and head out for the night. And I will see you guys later. I hope you all have a good one. And yeah. Hope you all have a good one. Good night. Peace.